The growing water insecurity and lack of access to basic sanitation has been identified as one of the major challenges to Africa's development. Unpredictable rainfall, climate change, lack of access to safe water, and improved sanitation leaves many communities and marginalized groups vulnerable and at risk. Currently, water insecurity affects more than 350 million people in Africa, and only 1/3 of Africans have access to decent toilets. 6 out of 10 schools lack basic water and sanitation facilities, putting our children, Africa's future, at risk. More than half of health facilities in Africa are without a safe water source and improved sanitation facilities. Today, our women and girls walk an average of 6 kilometers to find clean water for their families, journeys which put them at risk of injury or violence. Dwindling supplies of safe drinking water and basic sanitation impacts on people's health, livelihoods, and well-being. If current trends continue, Africa is unlikely to achieve universal access. Achieving water and sanitation for all by 2030 requires a comprehensive plan, translating high-level commitments into tangible actions that will transform the lives of everyone, everywhere in Africa. Pivotal actions will require targeting the most marginalized, strengthening institutions, prioritizing investments in water and sanitation infrastructure, promoting local appropriate technologies, and better coordination at national and subnational levels.
And we cannot afford to fail. Africa is rich as far as water resources is concerned, but we have not invested enough on water resources management. So my advice is that let's invest more on water infrastructure. Let's, make sure that our citizens' expectations are met. Let's make sure that no one dies because of thirst.
Water security and improved sanitation are vital to realizing other development goals, including health, education, energy, agriculture, industry, social protection, and environment. So, investing in water and sanitation is investing in a country's sustainable future. The 6th Africa Water Week, the first under the Sustainable Development Goals era, presents Africa's leadership through the African Ministers' Council on Water with once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to bring transformational change to the lives of the poorest and most marginalized. As such, we cannot do business as usual. As we say in Africa, if the rhythm of the drumbeat changes, then the dance steps must adapt.
So when we meet together, that's where we can share the experiences. So the objective is to achieve. Now how we achieve is how we plan and how we work. So we should work hard and have enough revenues in the country so that we can achieve these goals.
Given the ambitious declarations that we have made on water security and sanitation in the last 2 years, and Africa's influence on the final 17 global goals, which are very much aligned with Africa's 2063 agenda and the Africa Water Vision of 2025, the African Ministers' Council is now set to realizing this dream. It is Africa's time, and the time is now.